why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Paul. Back to Harden. Driving to the basket. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Caruso. Pass to DeRozan. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, offline from the high post.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Good on the shot.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Now here's White. Pass to Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Harden against Caruso. White with the steal. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist by White. And it's a tie ball game. And Harden's got the ball here for Houston. Right side, Paul. Outside, Harden. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Paul into the lane. On the wing, Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. And stolen by Paul. And here's the fast break. Olajuwon can't get it to go. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. DeRozan's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. McGrady, the pass to Harden. Shoots over White. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 6.
And just taking what the defense gives him, it's good to see Harden knock down the mid-range jumper.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here.
First team foul. On the floor for your Rockets, number 22.
Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. Releases. And again, no good by Chicago. Houston in the lead. Paul passes to Olajuwon. Back to Harden. The kick out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Harden drives in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, so many defenders fall for the Harden fake because he's such a prolific scorer.
Harden hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Caruso against Harden. Pass to Vucevic. From deep. Tipped. Dives for it. Driving in. And Malone gets it to go.
Passing skills on another level. Chris Paul feeds his shooters.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. From 11 feet away. Shots blocked. Harden can't hit.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. And the Rockets making a change here. Murphy's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vucevic. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Locating the open man. Levine not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Vucevic with it. And the 10-footer finds the target. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Down low. And stolen by Williams. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Now here's Levine. No points so far. And a miss there on the triple. Left side Paul. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:46 left in the first. Here's Paul. And the shot's good.
Showing his leadership physically there. Paul with no fear taking it to the hole.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Drummond finds Williams. Outside Levine. There's Ball with a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
And that one's good. Ball. A minute 6 left in the opening quarter. Ball surveys the floor. Here's Drummond. Drexler grabs the board. Ball with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. And Houston leads by 9.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
Ball passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Drummond. He's closely guarded. Shot clock at 6. The three from Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
Pass to Drexler. Here's Paul. And he converts the layup. Paul's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Levine. Fires for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they've pushed the tempo in this one, getting out in transit. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
We've got James Harden, and it's Hayes in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Williams into the lane.
Has a nose for the rim. Williams gets there all the time.
Here's Harden. There's the drive. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Williams, a screen on Murphy to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Lonzo Ball running pick and roll just looks right. There's a flow to it.
Pass to Murphy from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And it's good. 2 points. And Houston leads by 8.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Inside. Here's Drummond. And And the jam by Drummond.
Over the last several years, DeRozan has made a more concerted effort to be a facilitator, and it's paid dividends.
Pass to Yao. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Yao's gotten his first points in this one.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
To the paint. He shoots it. And again, it's Houston.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
DeRozan outside. Yao with a rebound. Houston in the lead. Now here's Harden. He's got 12. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
Williams, a screen on Murphy. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dosunmu. White against Harden. Shoots over White. Harden can't hit.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
That one falls. Ball's got 10.
You don't need to get all the way to the rim if you have the floater game. Ball showing the versatility.
McGrady. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. Hits both from the stripe. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. To the inside, and Williams punches it home.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Here's Yao, covered by Vucevic. Yao, good. Yao's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Harden against Ball. Harden with a bucket. He's got 16.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. Now here's LaVine. The D's right on him. Here's the pick. Rockets with a rebound.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Drexler passes to Malone. Inside. Here's Olajuwon. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Now Now here's DeRozan, guarded closely. Wing shot on the way. Drexler grabs the board. DeRozan's gone 3 of 10 shooting, so only 30%. Here's Harden. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Levine finds DeRozan. Now White. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Here's Harden. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Puts the move on. Good on the bucket. Vucevic has got 8 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Launches a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
DeRozan outside. Picked by Vucevic. Shoots it from the high post. Again, the Bulls score.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls for him. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Rockets. Craig is checked in for Chicago. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Levine. Still no points. Outside Craig. Pass to Caruso. Tries the 9-footer. Blocked! They retain possession. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop on top. Hammer it home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Some changes. For Chicago, Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic, and Green is subbed in for Craig. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 16. Levine passes to Caruso. Drummond up top. Pass to Levine. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Harden. And he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got 23 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Houston, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. More 2K action in just a moment.
Put your hands together. Good loud for Red Panda.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the 3 slot. A chance to get a quick injury report. All right, a good chance to get an update on Nikola Vucevic's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Outside Levine. The Rockets pull it in. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Shots good by Olajuwon.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's Levine for 3. And again, Chicago, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They set the screen. Paul for 3. Kept alive. Pass to McGrady. Paul with it. The 3 ball. DeRozan with the rebound. And here's White. From 10 feet away. And that one's long. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Paul, a screen on Vucevic. Here's the teardrop. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Left side Levine. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Murphy, he's checked in for Chris Paul.
Shooting for Chicago, Zach Levine.
Levine, no good on the free throw.
He's an all-around talent. I like that Zach Levine continues to try to find ways to get better.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Murphy.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Zach Levine.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Harden hits them both. And it's Levine with the ball for the Bulls. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Can't connect from short range. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Count that one. Harden's got 30.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here's White. He's got 7. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
White hits them both. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Three-pointer, Harden, counted from distance. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Picked by Vucevic. Levine passes to Vucevic. White for 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. White's got 12 points in the game.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to McGrady. Over Caruso. McGrady, shot is off.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Releases. Shot by Levine, no good. And so it's Houston with it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Right?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Three-pointer, Harden nails it from three. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
Here's White. It's tipped. All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an update on Chris Paul. Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Houston, and unfortunately this could be a season-altering injury.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. White finds DeRozan. Fires from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Olajuwon's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Harden, and the layup falls. Harden's got 38 points.
What a make. The beard, never afraid of contact.
Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. Outside Harden. Jacks up a three. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Levine passes to Williams. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense playing Zach to score. He doesn't force it, just drops it off to the roller.
Paul passes to Drexler. Back to Paul. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Here's Drexler. Defended by DeRozan. Yep, count it. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And the three off target. Levine against Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 40 points.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
On the wing, DeRozan. And the power finish by Vucevic.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
And Harden with the slam.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down low, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Patrick Williams with all the talent in the world.
Left side, Harden. The floater. And that one's good. Harden's got 18 points in just the second half.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
White, the pass to Levine. Shoots over Harden. And Levine with the basket on the assist by White.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. Levine makes it happen.
With the crossover. And then Harden with the jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Stolen by Harden. Pulls it from 20. And he nails the jumper. Harden's got 48.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
The 3 from DeRozan. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got James Harden, and it's Murphy in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Here's Harden. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
Ball against Murphy. Spins. Ball no good. So it's the Rockets now. Here's Harden. Drummond grabs the miss. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Harden surveying the D. Malone pass to Harden. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Harden's got 56 in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Harden, the pass to Malone. Now Harden. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. Harden hits them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And stolen by Murphy. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Malone. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Hayes is checked in for the Rockets. And it's DeRozan missing. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
It's good. Harden's got 60.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And the basket by DeRozan.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create a shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
Three-pointer, Harden. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dosunmu. Oh, sweet move. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 6 assists now in the game. On the wing, Harden. Three-pointer, no good.
Calvin Murphy. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Williams.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Ball, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Throws it up high and stolen by Murphy. Back comes Houston in transition.
Timeout.
And the Rockets call time here. The Bulls making a switch here. Dosunmu's checked in. So it's the Rockets now. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Hayes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's White, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
From 12 feet. Yes, it's good.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
DeRozan outside. Goes up at the elbow. Again, the Bulls score.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Harden. And again, it's Houston.
They're one of the best scorers in the history of the game. James Harden is so tough to stop.
White against Harden. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Levine comes in for Williams. And it's Ball in for Dosunmu. Here's Levine. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball against Harden. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
DeRozan against Hayes. Vucevic, a screen on Hayes. It's Hayes with the rebound. Harden fires away from outside. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Pass the ball. Now here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Three-pointer. Harden hits the three-pointer.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Another three from Houston.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
DeRozan outside. 19-footer. Basket's good. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Like seeing Kobe White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
Three-pointer. Harden. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Double team on DeRozan. There's Ball with a three. The putback. Now with a rebound. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Three-pointer. Harden. Hayes. It's good. On the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Levine with it. Yao with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Harden against Vucevic. The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Caruso, he's checked in for ball. Here's Levine. And again, Chicago, no good.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Timeout called. Houston. They're leading by 43. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's Caruso with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
That's a shot Caruso feels comfortable taking. Good at knowing when to fire.
A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First free throw is good.
Drafted back in 2009, DeMar DeRozan continues to play at a high level. He's not slowing down at all.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Again, Houston.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating